This video is brought to you by Soccer.com, North America's largest online soccer retailer. Don't forget to use coupon code 1SR4U13 at checkout for free shipping within the US on any order of $100 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com bringing you an unboxing plus on-feed video of the brand new Puma evoSPEED 1.2 camos. So there's nothing extra inside of the box, all you get are the shoes. Get them out of the box, get this box out of the way, and if you guys could take a second to leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. So here is a look at the evoSPEED 1.2 camo in synthetic. It is only available in synthetic, and for those of you that don't know what this shoe is, basically what Puma has been doing with their evoSPEED line, starting with the original evoSPEED, is that they've kind of released a camouflaged limited edition version of the shoe about 2 weeks before unveiling the final product, which has obviously the graphics that you're going to find on all of the future colorways. So like I said, it's kind of like a limited edition thing where Puma allowed you to buy these kind of camouflaged versions of the shoe. You can see that this one is somewhat unusual, and what's cool about this particular shoe is that it doesn't feature any Puma branding on the exterior of the shoe at all. So nothing on the tongue, as you guys can see, nothing on either side, nothing on the back of the heel, and nothing on the bottom at all. So that to me is really, really cool. And if you're looking for something different, this is still available for purchase. You can pick them up on sale actually for about $160 US. I'll leave a buy it now link down below in the description if you guys want to check that out. I know it's not for everybody. It definitely has a unique look about it. But if you are looking into getting a pair of synthetic evoSPEED 1.2s, you can actually get the limited edition camo version for less money than the official retail version, which is the black and kind of fluorescent yellow. Now, as far as the pattern itself goes, for those of you guys that are wondering, this is not just a random pattern that Puma came up with. This is actually a pattern that is used to determine color blindness. It's basically a test that they do. This is obviously not a test on the shoe itself, but it's a combination of different colors that are all very, very similar. And depending on if you're colorblind or not, to a certain extent, there's different types of color blindness. I don't want to get into it really, but you would be able to see certain colors differently, or you wouldn't be able to see certain colors that show up as black or gray, or whatever color you see depending on your type of vision or type of color blindness, I guess. So you can see that there's a bunch of little, what you might call polka dots, or just little circles there. And there's three different colors that make up this kind of pattern. You have your orange, you have a pink, and you have kind of a red or reddish pink, depending on how you want to look at it. You have kind of orange laces, an orange tongue right there with a little bit of pink here at the edge. The liner on the inside is white, and the base of the upper itself is in white as well. What's cool is the pattern also continues on the tongue, so it's kind of seamless there, and definitely gives the shoe a unique look. Obviously, the color combination may be viewed as a little bit girly, and I definitely see that. It's probably not something that I would personally want to wear, but it definitely is a cool idea in my opinion, and gives the shoe a very, very unique look. You can see the upper itself still has that same kind of leather grain finish you're going to find on the standard synthetic model, but the one difference here is that the synthetic itself does not feature any of the grip text coating on the upper at all. So normally you'd have a Puma logo with all that grip text, you'd have some kind of textured dots going around there, and there'd be grip text on the Puma logo on the outside as well. This one is completely smooth and clean. So again, if you were looking at the evoSPEED 1.2 synthetic but weren't a big fan of the grip texturing on the upper itself, this one does not have any of that. It pretty much has a clean artificial leather finish, which is definitely really, really nice. Now, as far as the shoe itself goes, it is no different at all from the standard synthetic evoSPEED 1.2, other than of course the grip text coating that I just mentioned. The upper is made from the same monolayer microfiber synthetic upper. It's very, very soft, surprisingly good quality. You have your central lacing system. As you guys can see, you have your evoFit cage on the outside going along the laces. You can see it's a little bit more shiny. Basically, it's an extra layer of kind of TPU film to reinforce the shoe itself. You have your evoFit cage kind of bands there on the inside, as you guys can see as well. And again, that's just there to support the upper itself because it is so thin and flexible. It kind of supports the areas where it needs the most support. On the inside, the heel liner is made from like a synthetic nubuck material. There's plenty of padding there, and for such a lightweight soccer shoe, it actually is very, very comfortable. As far as the insole goes, it's all white, which is kind of unusual, and it's the same insole you would normally get. Foam insole, mesh liner as kind of the top there. And then of course you have your perforated foam throughout that actually provides a pretty good amount of padding providing some really good step-in comfort into this particular shoe, which is definitely a good thing. As far as the heel counter and outsole goes, it's a one-piece heel counter, as you guys can see. You have your cutouts on either side to shave some weight. Doesn't provide too much in the way of protection, but definitely does its part in locking your heel in place and providing that nice stable feel. And as far as the sole plate itself goes, it's the same design. I realize that it is all white, but it is still a two-shot molding process. You can feel the seam around there. You have your speed track, which is basically your stiffener bar going through the heel and midfoot. It's made from a Pebax material and basically provides plenty of rigidity and stiffness as well as support through the midfoot while still maintaining a very lightweight construction, while the rest of the sole plate itself is made from a thermoplastic elastomer, which is a fairly thin but still very strong and flexible plastic material. You have your Duo Flex design here in the forefoot with kind of like cutouts in the sole plate itself to allow for flexibility in pretty much all directions, making for a more natural feel. And you can see that the stud pattern itself is pretty much the exact same layout that we saw in the original evoSPEED 1, but on the 1.2 the studs themselves are all conical. They're a lot more narrower in their profile and they're actually pretty long and do a really good job of providing good traction at push-off, as well as providing plenty of multi-directional kind of freedom of movement to kind of twist and turn once your foot is planted, which is definitely a good thing. Overall, this is a very good stud pattern and very good sole plate in my opinion. So that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes. And I move on to a quick weigh-in so you can see how lightweight these guys are. The evoSPEED line is all about providing a lightweight feel, and you definitely get a lightweight feel from the evoSPEED 1.2, both in hand as well as on feet. So I'm going to weigh this pair in for you guys today in real time. Keep in mind that this is a brand new pair in a size 9.5 US. We're going to throw it on the scale, and you can see that these guys weigh in at 7.05 ounces. So pretty much in the exact same weight range as the Nike Mercurial Vapor 9, which is a very lightweight shoe. So if you're looking for something that isn't going to weigh you down, you're definitely going to get that feeling from the evoSPEED 1.2 in synthetic. So that's pretty much it as far as the weigh-in portion of this video goes. And move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes fit and what the sizing is like. Alright, here's a look at the Camo evoSPEED 1.2s on feet. And as you can see, they definitely have a unique look about them. They are not for everybody. I'm not sure that this is a shoe that I'm particularly a big fan of in terms of how they look. But again, this has nothing to do with performance. If you like it, then you like it. If you don't, then you don't. It's just that simple. As far as the overall fit of the shoe goes, it definitely does require a little bit of break-in time. The synthetic material is relatively soft, but like any thin synthetic, it can feel a little bit rigid, especially in terms of flexibility from right out of the box. So give it a couple hours and it should soften up for you. The fit of the shoe isn't as narrow cut as most thin synthetic soccer shoes will be, especially through the midfoot. It still hugs both the inside and outside of your foot, but to me doesn't feel like it's squeezing your foot in place, but you are going to have a more tight fit in the forefoot area. And of course the shoe does have that anatomic shape to it, as you can see, where it comes to somewhat of a point at the big toe and then flows around curving to the natural shapes of your foot. This scares a lot of people away from Puma evoSPEEDs. Personally, I really like the feel of this particular fit, and definitely isn't something that you're going to notice if you do give them a chance. Now, as far as sizing goes, if you guys watched my unboxing plus on-feet video of the standard synthetic model, I wore a size 9 US. They fit me. These ones are a 9.5, so they're a half size larger. I fit in the 9, but they are very, very tight. So for the most part, if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I would recommend for most people to go a half size up, as opposed to sticking to the size, your regular size. You can go with your regular size if you really like that tight fit, but if you want something that is perhaps going to be a little bit more comfortable, I would strongly recommend going a half size up. So that's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing plus on-feet video of the evoSPEED 1.2 Camo. Just to quickly touch on the colorway, leave your opinions down below guys. This is one of those colorways that was a bold move by Puma, mainly because people are going to have strong opinions both ways. Some people are going to love it, and some people are absolutely going to despise it. So whichever it is for you, leave a comment down below. I'd be very curious to hear your opinions. As far as the review goes, I will be working on the review for the synthetic evoSPEED 1.2 over the next couple of weeks and hopefully have that posted on my website, soccerreviewsforyou.com, very, very shortly. In the meantime, if you want to check out that review page, you will find the high quality images of this exact pair here, as well as buy it now links with the best prices online, including exclusive SR4U coupon codes to get yourself some additional discounts. Again, keep in mind that this is a limited edition shoe, so if you want to get it, I suggest getting it right away because they're not going to last long. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media links down below in the description. And other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.